inside my soul, the child within began to grow. A whispered voice said, take my hand, we'll build a world where love will stand. We gathered hearts like scattered leaves, a tapestry of dreams to weave. From broken wings to open skies, together we will learn to fly. Kaleidoscope of happiness, 1,000 colors we possess, transforming pain to something bright. We're butterflies in endless flight. The cocoons held the weight of fears, but now they're gone with all the years. We stitched the threads of laughter's tune and danced beneath the silver moon. Love to draw us near, no longer lost, no longer small. Together we can have it all. Kaleidoscope of happiness, 1,000 colors we possess, transforming pain to something bright. We're butterflies in endless flight.
Hello and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I hope everyone is doing well today. Hello, Sister Stephanie. So glad to see you this morning. Oh, y'all, I am just having a really good day. I started out my day this morning with my cup of bone broth and my coffee. I did my workout. I went to morning motivation over at Boldly Unshackled with all my sisters. And then I sat down here at the computer. I started doing some work. I set up a live stream for Chloe's channel, which will be after this live stream at 2 p.m. today over on Chloe's channel. And I made a few short videos. I watched some of y'all's videos. There's my sister Tia. Welcome. So I've just been really productive today. Now, have I done my dishes? No. Have I cleaned up yet? No. Am I going to? I will eventually. We have been talking a lot about doing what we want when we want to do it, and not imposing a lot of restrictions and demands on our own time. However, you still have to function as a human being, and you still have to do your day-to-day personal hygiene, keeping of your home, your cooking, running your errands, whatever that entails. But also make sure that you have time for exercise for your physical body and spiritual exercise, that you spend time in the Word of God. I am new at getting in the scripture and reading the word. I did spend a lot of time yesterday. My sisters gave me some scriptures to help me, and I have been going through and looking at those. And y'all, I have 3 different versions of the Bible. I have the King James version. I have the what is it? The Living. Anyway, I have 3 of them. And so sometimes, when I hear a scripture, it doesn't sound quite right because it may be a different version, a different translation. I guess they're translations, not versions. Hello, Jackie, handcrafted by Jackie. If y'all don't know these channels as they're popping in, that's why everybody has blue butterfly wings, so that you can easily just click on their icon and go straight to their channel. I do want everybody, and there's Kristen from Bella's Whisper Farmstead. Hello, Kristen. My neighbor to the west, to the east of me, I believe it is. Okay, but I want y'all not only to get to know each other as people, but get to know each other as content creators as well. And anybody who watches this live on the replay, if you are not a content creator, you are very welcome here. Everyone is welcome. Hello, boss. Welcome. How are you doing? Let me get you your blue butterfly wings. There we are. So we're going to talk today a little bit about why we need to be drinking that bone broth first thing in the morning. Now, I made a video that will be coming out shortly. Well, in the upcoming weeks. So I will be playing that video for y'all. So y'all are getting a sneak peek at that video. I do want to do my member shout outs really quick. And I'm going to see if I can do them by memory. We have John from Four Cat Billy's in a Virginia Mountain Shack, my oldest member, our longest time member, not oldest. Then we have Norma from Real Life Happens. And we have my Linda Elliott. And we have Married in Arkansas, Miss Lisa. And we have The Source. And we have, let's see, Chef Hit Dice, Bad Fit Mama, Miss Daisy May, Star, Regina Gooch, which is Texas Regina Diamond Paintings and More. She was just on my channel Monday night. We have Jules and Lorraine, which is Jules and Lorraine Diamond Painting and Legos. We have Elisa from Stitching It Up, Capturing Country Life. We have Tia from Boldly Unshackled. We have Blue from Journey Mirror. Did I get everybody? Was that 15 people? If not, I have them listed in the description of this video with clickable links so that you can go and check them all out. They are all wonderful people and wonderful content creators. Hello, BJ, my good buddy. And I'm going to have to start giving you credit and accolades in my descriptions of things, because BJ is working very hard on my behalf, making me all kinds of AI animated type things for my channel. And I actually have in this description of this live stream BJ's music playlist. BJ has cerebral palsy and he's deaf, but he is making music videos and he is a genius on the computer with the AI stuff. So he has, I believe there's 4 videos in that playlist. If you all get a chance and you want to look at some real creativity, take a look at that playlist. And if you could run it for him, It would be so appreciated. He has over 450,000 views on his channel. Last night, after our regular portion of the live stream, we went to his channel and we showed a lot of his shorts and his music video. So if y'all want to see some of that, you can always watch the replay from last night. You can always go to BJ's channel and check that out. And his link is in the description as well. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, I already mentioned about Chloe having a live stream today after this live at 2 p.m. I will be trying to do a live over there every week after my regular Wednesday live. I will be doing a collection of her videos. It'll be a nice little brain break time where you can just sit and relax. We'll have blue wrenches over there as well, and you can connect to each other. And you'll be helping me by supporting that channel, giving it some watch hours. I want to get enough content so that I can make a playlist, and then I can ask people to play my playlist for Chloe. Chloe is almost there with the subscribers for the partial monetization. She's at 398, I believe, but she only has 77 watch hours. So she needs a lot of help. As far as Fun with Granny, Everything Preschool, that channel currently has 365 subscribers and it has 216 watch hours. And I'm going to be doing the same thing with that. I will be doing lives on Monday afternoons about 1 p.m. And it'll usually be about a 30-minute live stream with a topic. And that is to help the parents, grandparents, and caregivers with ideas and suggestions of things they can do with their preschoolers to help prepare them for preschool, pre-K, kindergarten, all of that. I will be putting out shorts and videos for the kids, and those will be made for kids, and they won't necessarily be available for comment. But eventually I will have a playlist over there of live streams that can be watched to help with the watch hours as well. Okay, so I think we've covered all of our weekly business things. I want y'all to know I started a new calendar. I was telling Body Illusion last night it might have been after the live stream because we always have a chat afterwards, but my calendar was, I had like this much space for each day. And it was crazy looking because I have so many things I'm trying to keep track of and trying to, not have senior moments. So I'm trying to make notes so I remember to do things. And so I wasn't having enough room to really write what I needed to do. And it was messy and I couldn't look at it and see what I needed to see. So I did spend some time yesterday and I just took a regular lined page notebook and I made a page for each day. And then I wrote on the day, what I know I have to get done that day or what I know I have planned. But I also only wrote on the one side and I left the other page blank so that I can write down what I'm doing on that day. And if there's things that I need to make sure I get accomplished in a certain amount of time, I'll have that there. And then I can check them off and feel oh so accomplished that I'm getting things done. So this is today's page. This is what I'm doing today. And then this is tomorrow's page. And I've already got a list started of things I'm going to get done tomorrow. So this should help me keep things straight. But if I put out a video that doesn't have sound, or I put out a video that has sound and no pictures, or anything like that, I would appreciate if y'all would let me know that I've had a senior moment and I've uploaded something crazy. Because I'm going to try to do 3 channels and I'm going to try to do each channel to the best of my ability. So I will need your help. So if you watch my content and you see something like, why would Echo have done that? Shoot me a message. My email is in the description. If you want to be able to send me a text message, let me know. Give me an email. I'll give you my phone number. Hello, Steve, the seventh son, Steve-O. He made me a song, y'all. And I have sent the song and the pictures that Misha made me over to BJ for BJ to make me a intro video with the butterfly pictures and Steve-O's song. So in honor of Steve being here right now, we are going to play that song. So y'all hold on one second. I won't play the whole song because I think it's about 4 minutes, but I will let you hear it.
Echo hums a melody, soft as morning dew. Her hands weave magic, making old feel new. In her eyes, 1,000 stories bloom. She's got a kaleidoscope, spinning bright colors of love, spilling into the night. Echo, echo, your heart's a rainbow glow. Every shade of joy, every seed you sow, your kaleidoscope of happiness, it shines, it shines.
Is that not just beautiful? And he touched on so many things. It's like he's actually been watching my content and paying attention, and it just blesses my heart. And I just thank you so much. When other people start making you things to help you, it's just a feeling. I can't even describe it. But y'all know I've been on my healing journey, learning how to love myself, and I'm starting to believe it. Y'all are making me believe that I'm somebody worth loving. So, which brings me to my latest video I put out yesterday with the positive affirmations. We are done with our journal prompts for healing what hurts. So now we're going to be doing some positive affirmations. And I am working on, I've got a couple of videos to do for that. I do want to mention why Sister Tia is here from Boldly Unshackled. She will be my guest Saturday night, the 30th, this Saturday, 6 p.m. And she will be talking about, first of all, she is a woman of God and she has the gift. Second of all, she is a licensed therapist. So she's coming on to be our guest and to end our series on healing what hurts. We will be discussing how our spirituality and God and the Bible can actually help us heal emotional problems and deal with all the things you have to do when you go through a healing process. So I hope that y'all will tune into that live because it's going to be phenomenal. I cannot wait. And matter of fact, she said, "You are indeed worth loving, and I'm so glad that you are in my life." I am too, Sister Tia. I'll tell you what, when I stopped, when I fell a few months ago, and I stopped and I said, okay, God, you put me down. I'm going to listen. I want to be obedient. tell me what I need to be doing. He has changed this girl's life in so many ways, and the blessings just keep coming, one right after another. And I cannot thank God enough for how he's working in my life and how I see him working in the lives of the people around me. So, our community, the Kaleidoscope of Happiness, is a safe space. It is a space for support. But there's other communities out there, Boldly Unshackled, the WSFM channel, um, his Abundantly His Treasure, the Deborah Table. There are just so many communities that God is using to bring his word to the people. And we're all going to be on a mission to get people saved and ready to go, because God is going to have his way with the world, and it's coming very soon. So let's go ahead and get into the wellness part of today. I just miss y'all so much. And when I get to come on Wednesdays and I don't necessarily have a guest, or I don't have a, really heavy topic to talk about, um, I just get excited. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to pull up that beef broth, bone broth uh, video. And so y'all will understand why you need to be drinking it at a certain time. Now, let's see, I got to go here. Give me just a second. Now, if I was really technically good, I would have started playing that song while I was doing all of this, so y'all wouldn't be just waiting. But, I'm not there yet. I'm still learning. But I was so proud of myself on the Suno showcase. I had people on the stage. I was playing their music. I was pulling up stuff people had sent me from emails and playing. I had it going on, and it was all so uplifting and beautiful music. There are so many talented people who use the Suno app to create music. And it was such a blessing be able to do that showcase. And I'm going to do the showcase once a month. I've already got the date picked out for um, episode 3. So, or yeah, Suno showcase number 3. All right, what is my problem? I cannot get where I want to go. Come on. Come on. My computer freezing up on me. Let me go. There we go. Now we're going. Okay. Yeah, my computer's wanting either that or somebody doesn't want me doing this. And you know what that means? I press on. I keep trying because I'm going to have my way today. I am going to let God shine through this broadcast, and I am going to share with you what I've been up to. Now, let's see if I can get to my correct video. And you can see I've got so many videos in the works. I gotta find my video. Oh no. Well, I know it's here. No. Oh my goodness. Don't get frustrated. It's here. You know it's here. You made video. You have it ready to post. Okay. Did I delete it accidentally? Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, say a little prayer for me. Close tabs I'm not using. Good idea, BJ. Okay. Um, BJ is like my technical advisor. He's going to be my technical advisor and my creativity designer or creativity producer or something. I've got to find him a title. Hi, Diamond Painting Cutie. Welcome. I am trying to get a video to pull up, but I'm having trouble. Y'all, please bear with me. Okay, that is not it. And that is the pulsing one. And I don't understand. Why do I don't have it? I know I have it saved. Okay. Now, if I didn't want to show it to y'all, I could go right to it. All right, we're going to see if I go to, I know I've uploaded it to YouTube, but I haven't scheduled it yet. Or maybe I scheduled it, and that's why it won't let me pull it up that way. Okay. Well, at least y'all are getting to see all my behind the scenes stuff. Other. Oops. All right, here we go. What is going on? Oh, there we go. Hear it. Okay, I'm going to reshare the screen and try to start it over. I think that's why, because I did so many crazy looking for it. So hold on.
Sunlight spills on the kitchen floor. Barefoot steps to the open door. Mirror smiles though the world feels loud. A quiet throne in a peaceful crowd. Self-care Sundays. Time to breathe. Time to sway.
Hi, everyone. It's Echo from Kaleidoscope of Happiness. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the benefits of drinking the bone broth and why you should drink bone broth first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. To support your gut health, the gelatin and amino acids in bone broth, particularly glucamine, help to protect and heal the delicate lining of your digestive tract. This can make the gut lining more resilient and ready to process food. Prepares the digestive system. Drinking bone broth first thing on an empty stomach gently stimulates your digestive tract, preparing it for the day ahead and helping it to efficiently absorb the nutrients from your subsequent meals. It provides sustained energy. Bone broth is a low calorie, nutrient dense whole food packed with electrolytes that help with hydration. Its protein and amino acid content can provide a sustained energy boost without the potential side effects of caffeine. It promotes satiety. The protein from the gelatin in the bone broth can help you feel full longer, which can reduce snack cravings and aid in weight management. It can boost your mood and focus. Glycine, an amino acid found in bone broth, is known to support serotonin levels, which can improve mood and enhance focus throughout the day. So, if you're going to drink the bone broth, and if you're going to take the time to make your own homemade bone broth, hint, hint, there's a video on my channel about me making some beef bone broth. But if you're going to take the time to do all that, you might want to consider drinking it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach so that you can get all the healing benefits from drinking your bone broth. Also, bone broth is great for helping build collagen in your body, which helps not only with your skin elasticity and strengthening your hair, it also helps to ease joint pain and discomfort caused by simple wear and tear arthritis. And it helps to do the same things in your body that you might take a supplement for, like glucosamine. That is a supplement you can take that helps with your bone health and your joints, but bone broth is a quicker, faster way to get it into your system, healthier and less expensive because you make it at home, and healthier for you because you know exactly what you put into it. So I hope you'll check out my bone broth video, and I hope that you will start consuming it early in the morning on an empty stomach. And the fact that I heat mine up It is warm and soothing. And then I have my coffee afterwards. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this information helps you on your medicine as food journey as well. Or food as medicine, I guess is what I want to call it. Food as medicine. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. Bye now.
Where the noise melts away.
Thank you, Daddy, for letting us get to that video. I don't know why I was having so much trouble. 7 says, when I'm poor, I've been known to drink Jello like Kool-Aid for the same reasons of the gelatin, filling my stomach so you don't realize you're hungry as you are. And Sister Tia says, good information. I need to look at the video on how to make it. Yes. It's very easy. Thank you, BJ. It's very easy to make. So much healthier if you make it homemade, because a lot of the store-bought bone broth and regular broths have a lot of salt in them, and that's not good for us either. But if you make it at home, you can adjust your spices and how much salt you put in it, and you can adjust your cooking time to cook it as long as you need to get it to be the right thickness and the savory flavors and all of that. And it was not nearly as expensive for me to make it as what it is to buy it in the store. And if you're going to be drinking it um, every day, it's going to get expensive if you're buying it, from the store. And I enjoyed the process. It is a process now, I will tell you that. It is a process, but I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed having it cooking on the stove, smelling it in the house, and as it, cooked, how it changed and how the smells changed. It was wonderful. And my my granddaughter went with me to the butcher shops to get the bones. And so she kept saying, when are you going to make the bone soup? When are you going to make the bone soup? And so we call it bone soup now. Granny's got bone soup. But very, very beneficial for a lot of reasons. And I hope I'm getting that point across. It's not just something to do because you want the protein, or that you're trying to, not have to take a collagen supplement by doing the bone broth, but it's good for a lot of things too. And I hope I showed that in the video. So thank y'all so much for sitting through all of that struggle. Hello, Joel. Welcome. So, I do want to let y'all know about tomorrow, Thursday at 12 noon. We will be doing Thirsty Thursday trivia, and we call it that because we always talk about hydration and how important it is to have something to drink. So you just bring your favorite beverage, and then we play trivia to exercise our brains. My friend Elisa will not be here tomorrow again. She is currently undergoing some treatments for her problem, her newly diagnosed ailment. And I did text with her this morning. She is feeling a little bit better. She thinks she'll be back next Thursday. So I will be in charge of trivia, which means I'll be in charge of the questions. So there's no telling what our categories will be. We will definitely have Bible trivia because I have my big Bible trivia book. Okay, let's see. Seventh said, if you combine the various different types of bones, example, chicken, beef, and pork, sometimes seafood, you get the whole spectrum of collagen you're supposed to have for your body and your skin. Yes, I was going to look that up. Thank you for sharing that, Steve. Um, I know that there are 5 types of collagen, and even like the collagen powder supplement that I purchased doesn't have all 5 in it. And so I was going to look into that and see what exactly do I need to eat or use in the broth to get all 5 types. And I had the question if I could combine the different types of bones, because when I was looking for the bones, it was hard to find um, beef bones, or just beef neck bones. And, I could find pork neck bones all day long. But I didn't know if I could mix the pork neck bones with the beef, but now you're saying that I can. And I've already purchased another whole batch of bones, and they're in the freezer, because as soon as I finish what I already made and put in the freezer, I've got one more container full to get out and drink that. Then I'm going to have to make more. So I've already got my bones lined up for the next time. But I did want to say that you can have um, bones. You can save bones from when you actually cook meat. You don't have to get raw bones and roast them in the oven and then make your broth out of them. You can save when you have chicken. You can save your chicken bones. I'm going to actually take and get a couple of whole chickens, cook them, debone them, use the chicken meat, and then use my bones to make some broth. So you can do it that way as well. Joel said, I had surgery a few months ago. I know how it feels. I am ready. Really sorry for you, my friend. Take quick recovery on my behalf. I am also fine, but not that much. I am still struggling with some life difficulties. Okay, Joel, we're still praying for you. Let me see what BJ said. Salty. Joel, you are not late. You have a huge time difference. I'm just thankful you're here at all. Yes, Tia, you can use bones that you've already cooked. It actually would shorten the process because you're not going to have to roast the bones in the oven before you start. So you could just take them out of the freezer and let them thaw out and then put them right in to start them. Yes, he said, yes, beef has become real popular because people rediscovered beef marrow as a food source and it's very trendy. Yes. Yes. And yes, BJ, the store bought broth is very salty. I used the pink Himalayan kind of like rock salt, the big chunks of salt, and I didn't put very much in it at all. But I also used a lot of spices that Chef Hittites sent me. And I put several different spices in there. And I also put turmeric. Turmeric is supposed to be good for the inflammation that comes with the arthritis. So I did put turmeric in mine as well. There's controversy. I put a splash of apple cider vinegar in mine. Some recipes say you don't need it. Some recipes say you do need it. Um, it's really a personal choice. They say that the acid will help break down some of the the cartilage and, the help get some of the minerals and the collagen out of it. Others are saying it doesn't really make that big of a difference, so you can skip that if you don't want to. I don't think a little bit is going to hurt anybody. Apple cider vinegar has a lot of uses in health ways also for our body, so I think it would be okay. BJ, I never really cared if I had salt in my food or on my food too much, but I like salty snacks. I like pretzels and peanuts and, salty snacks like that, pickles and olives and things like that. But now that I've had the weight loss surgery and I've lost weight, my taste buds have changed. Now it's like salt just really gets me. It just makes things taste horrible. Joe says, I don't use salt because of my health issues. So excess salt is not good. Exactly. And not so much now, but before I had my surgery, I retained a lot of water in my legs. Hi, Ashley. Welcome. But I would, especially if I sat for a long time, my legs would just balloon up. And a lot of that was from retaining the salt and retaining water. I'm thankful now that I don't have that problem as much as I did before the surgery. Okay. I have some old time hacks I was going to share for baking soda, peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, and things like that. But I am almost scared to try after the fiasco with the video. So I'm going to give it a minute and think about it a little bit longer. Ashley said, you look beautiful today, lady. Not that you don't every day, but today you have a glow. Thank you. And I actually feel that. I feel like I have a glow today. And I want y'all to take notice of these earrings. These are silver Tree of Life earrings. And y'all know I have talked about my friend Susan, who passed away from cancer, and the fact that she made jewelry and that her mom has sent me so much of her jewelry. And a lot of times, if I send somebody a package or do a giveaway, I will include some of her handmade jewelry. Anyway, she gave me these earrings before she passed away. And at the time, my pierced ear holes had grown shut because I didn't wear earrings. And I had really fat little earlobes. And so it was difficult. Anyway, I got my ears re-pierced after my weight loss surgery, kind of as just to remember, now here's something I, will do that I didn't do before. And after you have your ears pierced, you have to wait like 6 weeks before you can change out the earrings. And I never wore dangly earrings before. I didn't want attention brought to my face. It was big enough on its own, And so I would just have, a little stud. But anyway, I do like the dangly earrings. That's one thing I have discovered about myself, that I do like them. And so I had come across these after I had gotten my ears pierced. I had put them up and forgot where I put them. But then I did find them and I got them, and now I'm able to wear them. So I have been wearing them, and it makes me feel good that, something that my friend gave me that I'm able to use. Ashley said, I got a break in between schooling the kids and seeing you on. Great. I know you are one busy mama. She's got 2 boys, 9 and 5, and she does homeschool, public school. So she has support, and she has curriculum and all of the things, but she's still the one there with them, making sure they're doing what they need to do, answering their questions, and being their support. So that takes a lot. So we are very thankful that you have the opportunity to stay home with your boys and do that. Yes. Stephanie says, sending hugs for the boys. Yes. Give those boys a big hug and kiss from me. Thank you. I love them too. And they do, they're very light. So I don't feel like I've got this weight pulling me down. So that's really nice. You know what? I think I have these on my phone. I can just mention the things. I don't have to necessarily pull up the image on the screen, and that'll save us a lot of time. Just a moment. Hmm. Well, I thought I did. I'm just having a day, y'all. It's okay. I'm going to remain calm, and I'm going to continue to work. I am going to continue to do what I want to do. Just a minute. I'm going to find them. And this is what I'm talking about, my senior moments. Now, I should have had these prepared and all ready to pull up if I wanted to use them and talk about them. But you know how it goes. Sometimes we are not prepared, and then the enemy decides, here we go, the enemy decides to try to prevent you in doing what you wanted to do. And that's okay. He can try. He can try. No. Oh, breathe, breathe, breathe. Well, now if I didn't want to show them to you, they would be right there. But because I want to share them, well, this is not the one I had, but I'm going to do this one since I found it. These are 10 old-fashioned uses for white vinegar. You can unclog your shower head. I gotta take my glasses off so I can read the print. You take a Ziploc bag, you put white vinegar in it, and you submerge your shower head into the vinegar and leave it soaking there overnight. And it will eat up the chemical and mineral deposits in your shower head. And then your shower head will work better for you. If you're washing your stemware, your champagne flutes and your wine glasses and just really any kind of glassware, to make it shine, you add vinegar to your rinse water. And that way, when you rinse them, it will make them shine. Of course, we all know it's good for cleaning your coffee maker. Same process as far as it's going to eat up all the deposits, all the mineral and scummy deposits on there. It's actually good to kill weeds, and you can spray it directly on unwanted plants. That I did not know. You can use it as a softener like Downy in your laundry. Pour half a cup in the rinse cycle. I did not know that. Deodorize your drain. Mix with baking soda and flush. That would probably be good to clean my garbage disposal too. I need to do that because sometimes the garbage disposal will have a little odor. You can use it to polish your faucets, like in your bathroom kitchen sink. You can wipe it with vinegar on a dry, soft cloth, and it'll leave it streak-free. You can use it to sanitize your cutting boards. Spray it on and let it sit for 10 minutes, and then wash it off with warm, soapy water. Amazing. I love learning about these things that you can do around your house using common things that we all have. Hello, Connie's This and That. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Echo got shorts. Echo does have shorts on. Oh, Ashley says we're getting it in and going to the fair. Oh, so much fun. I used to love the county fair when I was a kid. Steve says citrus peels in the garbage disposal is an excellent deodorizer. That's a great idea. Thank you. That's a really good tip. Okay, yeah. Great tip. I'm going to do that. Okay, Connie, I'm going to give you blue butterfly wings so that you can mix and mingle with everybody else. And thank you for joining us today. Make sure I didn't miss anything else important. I'm not really good at watching my chat when I'm trying to share things. Okay, I think I'm caught up. All right, y'all, we are right at an hour, and so I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wrap this up because I do have Chloe's live coming up at 2 o'clock, and I'll need to get a bite to eat and use the ladies' room and all of those things. So again, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you will try to do something this week for your personal wellness. Try something new. Try to carve out a little bit of time for yourself. Love yourself. Do your self-care. And self-care can be anything, really. Talking to a friend, laughing, reading something funny, just getting out of the worldly stuff and into your Bible can be fun. It can be self-care for your spirit and your soul. So try to do something today or this week that lifts your spirits, encourages you to keep going. All right, Rudy. Thank y'all so much for your love and support. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. I'm going to play the song on the way out. I will see you all very soon. Bye now.
I found the cracks inside my soul. The child within began to grow. A whispered voice said, "Take my hand, we'll build a world where love will stand." We gathered hearts like scattered leaves, a tapestry of dreams to weave. From broken wings to open skies, together we will learn to fly. Kaleidoscope of happiness, 1,000 colors we possess, transforming pain to something bright, we're butterflies in endless flight. The cocoons held the weight of fears, but now they're gone with all the years. We stitched the threads of laughter's tune and danced beneath the silver moon. Love to draw us near, no longer lost, no longer small. Together we can have it all. Kaleidoscope of happiness, 1,000 colors we possess, transform